Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for XRP price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. Let's see what XRP is doing today and what we might expect next. So basically we have this correction here for XRP, finished of course in a wave Y as a triangle, finishing wave B, wave 2, and we have followed here on the daily with an impulse as a wave 1. Now, basically, after this potential wave 1, which I don't really like it so much because, of course, we have to consider our correction finished over there, and your wave 5 is exactly here. So W, X, and a wave Y here can be finished, of course, as a wave 4, and then pushing one single move towards the upside for wave 1. Now, this wave 2, of course, which it is unfolding downward, of course, is something very, I would say, very complex, but basically it can be, of course, a W, X, and a wave Y. Here, the only explanations that we have for it, because of course this is looking so far as an ABC only, unless it is unfolding a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse toward the downside is even not finished yet as a wave 3 itself. Therefore, I doubt it. I think that this is, of course, an ABC, and it is an impulse in double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 5 to be finished over there. Let's dive inside it and see what's going on inside this mess. So we have a double 1, 2 here, a wave 3, 4, and a 5 finished. Another wave 4, of course, should be given here for the final 1, 2. And we start to see, of course, a lot of mess and chaotic price action here between bullish and bearish. But of course, yeah, preferably to have one more low at the end. But it looks like the price is still, of course, here, without a very clear decision whether we make one more high for wave 4, meaning this, and then pushing down for final low, or we push directly for this final low. And that because, of course, we got here somehow kind of like a wave 1, if you want to consider this like kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 diagonal somehow, wave 1, wave 2, and then we got an impulse. But after this we start to range very sideways, which is, of course, a lot of confusion and hesitation, I would say, in the market here between bullish and bearish. Somehow the market wants to push for higher, somehow thinks that the market might have finished there and that we are looking for something towards the upside, which it can be, of course, a possibility here as a leading diagonal, of course, as a zigzag here, but we still need evidence for this. So probability here is also that you finish a wave B, meaning A, B, and a C towards the upside. Honestly, this is my highest probability here right now, especially after looking at those two waves there. Another ABC there, and still looking for some strengths, and we have an impulse here. So 1, 2, potentially 3, 4, and a 5 to finish this wave C. Well, can be, of course, to update this wave B there to reach again the $1.88 for wave C in a wave 4. So very likely that this might happen because I don't see any kind of continuation toward the downside yet, impulsively, so especially after having like double wave. Okay, but the question mark, what's going on here after it? So is it like A, B, and a wave C, and then we look for lower later on? Can be, of course, very likely to happen, and that means, of course, a larger wave 4 and then pushing down. This will give us also a possibility here to end up also as diagonal. So what if we are in a wave 1 here, wave 2 as diagonal, wave 3, 4, and a 5 to finish up here, a potential A, B, and a C, of course, in diagonal. So therefore the probabilities are really high, of course, for something to push a little bit higher in the price. We don't see really here something very bearish, especially after this impulse here. We have 3 ways down, and of course we barely took the low even yet. So this potentially 1, 2, 3, and then wave 4, wave 5 can still take the low and then pushing for higher later on, also very likely. Now I would say confirmation for lower, we cannot really make sure that we are pushing for lower rather than just taking, of course, this low. By taking this low, this is of course our only confirmation that we are continuing the trend downward. If we push for higher here and we take the wave 2 there again, that is definitely our confirmation for higher. And that means, of course, that we are pushing for a larger wave 4 toward the upside here, meaning it's not this confirmation for higher anymore. It is lower, of course, in this case. We are pushing here towards a wave 4 towards the 1.88 cent. If the price, of course, here will make a decision and take the confirmation for lower, okay, then it has to continue, of course, something bearish here. It might be 1 2 1 2 and wave 3 4 and a 5 4 and a 5. Of course, these are going to transform to several 1 2s. Then we dive very, very deep, and of course we reach our target, bearish target, to take the wick here. And then of course bullish again, trigger of course from the 1-to-1 fib level, 0.75 cent and around it. Yeah, so this is exactly our target to push for higher for XRP. Yep, so this is my analysis and prediction. Probabilities, of course, are very, very confusing right now, guys. Of course, the market is very confused, especially with the situation globally right now. So, yeah, trade safe, of course. Before you leave, make sure to join our private Discord community. There you will get daily updates faster than YouTube, plus exclusive bonus trading signals for the gold, silver, Bitcoin, and stocks. You can also request one special technical analysis every day and get access even to our only members video on YouTube and also on Discord. And stay ahead, of course, with economic and political news that actually moves the market. And of course, we do regular Q&A sessions, so you can get your questions answered directly in the Discord. And of course, if you're serious about leveling your trading, the Discord link is below in the description and in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.